Birthday. A little pony castle. What else? What are you doing? Say hello. Say it for me. When are we going to sing a song? Pajama case set. That means you can put your pajama inside it. Should we open it and have a look at it? Look at it.
Can I put the makeup on then, Mummy? Please can I put some makeup on?
I think so. Is your mirror ready?
Quick, get battered. Quick, get battered.
Susan Stewart's poem, The Memory Cabinet of Mrs. K, 1960, published as a prelude to this book, offers a poignant articulation of the mnemonic potential of things. The year 1960 serves as a temporal reference point, while the memory cabinet suggests that these objects have been willfully retained. In Stewart's inventory, none of them emerges as more or less important than any other. Rather, they form a metonymic chain of contiguity, held together by commas and semicolons. The fact that they are stored in the drawers of a memory cabinet, however, invests them with a mnemonic aura. Beyond the functions they serve as cosmetics, souvenirs, cloths, and knickknacks, they emerge in the poem as metonyms of past journeys, events, and relationships. Like the letter K, which marks and at once conceals the name that it stands for, the things in Mrs. K's cabinet are material markers of memories undisclosed to the reader. But even if they are silent about memories, these objects also mark Mrs. K as a person. They bespeak her social standing, her taste, her sense of self, and, above all, her will to remember.
This is Charlie. Charlie was a free teddy given to me when I was on a trip to see my family in Wales. I woke up in the middle of the night in really intense pain and I went to the hospital with my mum and I had to stay overnight and got given Charlie. I don't remember much else from that experience, only that I had Rice Krispies for breakfast in the morning. And this is Spencer. He is Charlie's best friend. I don't know where Spencer came from. I just remember seeing him in the house one day and I was like, this is a really good looking teddy. And I convinced my sister that he was my teddy, even though I hadn't seen him before. And she fell for it. So I didn't have any arguments about it with her, and he was my teddy. This is Meg, I think. My mum says she's called something else, but I don't remember what else she could be called. And I got her, I think, on a trip out with my family. I think maybe we'd gone to Cheddar Gorge or something, and I really liked her in the little toy shop they had there and convinced my parents to get her for me. This is my bee. She is a puppet. I got her from a book fair when I was at school in Edith Weston. There was a bee and a little horse puppet there and I really loved them, so I spent my pocket money buying them. That Christmas I got Punch, and he always used to be the bad guy in all of the games that I played with my sister. Dragon friend, who I think was called George. Frankie I got when I was on holiday with my nan. I think it was the first time I'd been on holiday with her, and she gave us £10 each to spend at a car boot sale. We obviously spent all of our money on secondhand teddies, and I remember seeing Frankie and he just looked so sad and I felt really bad for him. This is Bobbins. I got Bobbins a lot more recently actually. I was probably 10 and I remember telling my nan that I really loved this teddy, and she ended up buying me him for my birthday, I think, and he slept in my bed with me for a really long time after that. I made this little guy a couple of weeks ago from a painting of my dad and my sister at my sister's birthday. We were in a canopy in the garden. I don't remember if it was in Newcastle visiting our relatives there, but it was a really happy day. And this I made recently as well. This is made from a painting of my mum and my cousin. We'd all gone on a walk together to collect treasure for my cousin. So we ended up coming home with loads of like old bits of metal and stuff as treasure, which was a really good day. And this I made the other day. These made from 2 different oil pastel drawings. One of them was in Wales. My auntie had all bought us matching pyjamas, so we all lined up to take a photo together. And the other was from the winter lights turn on that I used to go with my neighbours to, and my mum and my dad. And they'd all go afterwards to a little pub and drink mulled cider while we went on all the rides.
Exploring the theme of memory and childhood, my work uses childhood toys, family photographs, and my own collected videos and photographs as inspiration for paintings and more recently dolls.